Wow. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. I know it's cold, so we'll try to go fast, but we got some pretty important things to announce, so I can't go too fast. I will tell you, we're here today to announce two important projects in my proposed fiscal year 2018 capital improvement program budget. It's a capital budget, which I will be presenting to the County Council on Friday. These initiatives are important steps in continuing our progress in creating the Gateway Innovation District, right here on the 900 plus acres of prime real estate right here in the heart of Columbia off of Route 195, and also the consolidation of community resources to better serve all of our Howard County residents. Let me start first with the Innovation District. Today I'm announcing the creation of the Howard County Innovation Center here at the Gateway Building, which, as you all know, is a county-owned facility. The county's Economic Development Authority is located here, and we believe it will be a huge benefit to our business community to co-locate the Maryland Center for Entrepreneurship here as well. This consolidation of the MCE with the EDA will be the cornerstone to demonstrating our commitment to the Columbia Gateway Innovation District and the future economic development here in Howard County. The choice to relocate the MCE to the Gateway Drive is one of our first tangible steps in establishing Columbia Gateway as an innovation district. The MCE, which is operated by the EDA, is comprised of three key components: an incubator for startups and fast growth companies, the Howard County Tech Council, and a business resource center. Currently, these services and resources are located off of Route 108, as some of you may know, kind of tucked out in the corner there where few people come by unless they're going for it, and other amenities. Relocating these services to the heart of one of the densest business districts in the county is a move that will benefit the MCE, individuals using its services, and the business community at large. The relocation of our incubator for young startup and fast growth companies to Columbia Gateway will provide these businesses with easy access to a premier business community. They will be located just down the street from some of Howard County's key tech partners, including Leidos, USRA, TEDCO, UMBC, Cisco, and Tenable, increasing their access to institutional knowledge established businesses in the community. And these established businesses will have access to the innovation and fresh ideas brought forward by the 24 startups associated with the incubator. Their entrepreneurial spirit and innovative ideas will bring new life and create deeper connections in this business community. The Business Resource Center and SCORE, the Service Corps of Retired Executives, and our team of entrepreneurs in residence will further the opportunities and assistance available for startups or growing county businesses. With the creation of the Howard County Innovation Center, residents and businesses will have a one-stop shop for resources they need to take an idea and build it into a successful company. Along with the MCE companies, we will also be bringing into Gateway more than 8,000 people, the more than 8,000 people that visit the MCE and our incubator during the year. And they'll be able to be here for appointments, meetings, trainings, and events. And soon there will be additional space for some of you out there. There will be additional space in this building to allow strategic innovation partnerships and innovation labs to serve as a catalyst for idea exchange and collaboration. We want to expand. It will also provide a gathering place for the business community and space for EDA and the Howard Tech Council to host more events to educate, enhance, and bring the Gateway business community together. So folks, I'll sweep a little bit here. This is going to be a huge deal for our economic development here in Howard County. We're going to have an opportunity for us to really make things happen here in Gateway. For too long, Gateway has been seen as this place where you go and you go to a building, you sit in the building, you go away. We need to get some more excitement here in Gateway. This is not good for our future. Our future has to continue to get better. We have to get more innovation here. It's going to happen. It's going to be exciting. It's going to make Howard County even a better place. It's going to be a regional economic engine for the whole state of Maryland. I can just tell you right now, I'm excited about this. I'm happy about this. I appreciate Larry Tweel and his group's leadership on this. I just want to let you guys know that this is something that's going to be great for Howard County, so I'm really excited about that. The second part I'm just as excited about. Just as excited. We've been working a long time to try to find an opportunity for us to have a place for all of our nonprofits and our human service providers to be in one location. You've probably heard about the Nonprofit Center. I'm going off script here. I'm going to get in trouble. Okay, let me see where I am here. So, which leads me to our second exciting announcement, which is the creation of the Howard County Community Resources Campus, just a few miles down the road at Patuxent Woods Drive. Heck, I don't want to talk about it. I want to tell you, I love this. I mean, Larry helped me with the other stuff, and I need some help on that. As much as I'm pro-business, I don't know all the details. I know the details about this, because I care about this tremendously. We have a nonprofit center, and a lot of you have helped us with that. And it's starting right now. We have the Housing Commission over there now. We have Hope Works coming over there now. We're going to get other nonprofits together. We want a place where people can come and take a bus if they have to and stop in one location and get all the services they need in one location, just like we're doing for businesses here. I mean, we can do it for businesses, we can do it for people who need services. And so I'm so excited that Beta Dayhoff and the folks at the Community Action Council have agreed to work with us and to move the Community Action Council to this nonprofit, or now we're calling it the Howard County Community Resources Center, whatever. But they've agreed to go there. That's huge. So many people they serve. But they serve people who also need to get service at HopeWorks. Or they serve people who also need services at the Housing Commission. Why in the world do you want them to come here and then have to go down there and then have to go somewhere else in the county? Can't they go one place for everybody? Can't we have a one-stop shop for the people who are the most vulnerable in our community? We got to have that. We've got to have that. And so, thank you. I know you're going to come and say something later, but I just want to thank you. That BIA is going to go down there with the CAC. So they're going to move out of here. They're going to go down to be at this campus center. But that's not it. That's not all. In Howard County, we have county government that deals with people, that helps people, that serves our human needs in Howard County. The Department of Community Resources and Services. I know Jackie Scott is here. I know that Steve couldn't be here today. And the Housing Department, Kelly Semino is here. And our Office of Human Rights, Dr. Barbara Sands is here. They deal with people every day as well. They deal with people who are vulnerable, who need help. So why does it not make sense to have them be there too? So today we're announcing that the Department of Community Resources and Services, the Housing Department, and the Office of Human Rights will be leaving this building, and they'll be going down there to be part of that whole complex with all the other human service providers. So now if someone needs something from our Department of Community Resources and Services, our Housing Department, Office of Human Rights, they don't have to come here and then go down there for something else. They'll be at the same place. So you can be at one, and they say, okay, we have something called the no wrong door approach here in Howard County. Well, this is going to be it's on steroids with this. I mean, really, so now you walk into the office and you say, hey, Ms. Scott or Ms. Semino or Dr. Sands, I have this, but I also have this issue. Well, you know what? Go across the parking lot and there's the building where you get to that. And they say, well, I have this issue. Oh, it's actually down the hall. You go to this place. So you're going to have people who are going to be able to get everything they need in one location. Because this goes back to my 24/7 idea we had during the campaign is we want to have the resources available so parents can be home with their kids. I was raised by a single father. You need to have the parent home with the kids. But if they got to go all around the county to 5 or 6 different places to get the services they need, they're not home with the kids, or they're dragging the kids with them. They're not doing their homework, or they're not getting the stuff they need to get done. This will enable them to get it all done in one place, get home, be with their family. And then they can help encourage their kids to study, like my dad did. Every night at the kitchen table, he would walk around the kitchen table and say, Alan, you've done your homework. Laura, you've done your homework. Cody, you've done your homework. All 3 of the kids there every night. Every night he did that. That's the only way you make it happen. We got to make sure parents can be together and families can be together and not rushing all over the place, especially for those who are most vulnerable. So I didn't read any of it, but that is exactly what we're doing. So we're making that for the businesses to have one place they can be, that we can start up this innovation district, make this thing exciting for people to have here in Howard County, to grow our businesses. But we're going to do the same thing to help the most vulnerable in our community down at that community resources, whatever they're calling it. So anyway, I've talked enough. We do have a few folks behind us to say a few words. And the first to come up is Kirk Kauser, the CEO of NextLOGIK, a part of the NCE. And he has done some amazing things in Howard County, so I want to bring him up next. Kirk.
That's great. So as Alan said, I'm Kirk Kauser. I'm the CEO of NextLOGIK. We're a small IT company and compliance solution provider at the MCE today. We actually moved the MCE around 2013. We started off with a handful of employees and one office, and I can remember moving in and grabbing as much free furniture as I could to create an environment so that we could work. Today, because of all the resources and the great opportunities that the MCE has provided us, we're over 20 employees now. We are doing business all across the United States with serving organizations, 10,000 plus organizations in the United States, and launching worldwide in the near future. The MCE has provided us a great space, flexibility for our organization, our small company to grow that we wouldn't have found anywhere else. But it's also provided us resources and connections that have contributed to our growth. And that's what we're excited about. Moving to this new innovation center is more opportunities, more connectivity, greater access to the organizations, the great companies in Gateway. Through the MCE, because of people around here, and Larry Twill, thank you very much, we've been introduced to organizations like Grassroots, and Craig Panos is in the audience. I saw him earlier. Through this connection, we developed the first ever self-assessment suicide prevention app for Grassroots. Now it's a nationwide app, expanding the reach of suicide prevention efforts and resources. Larry also connected us with the Howard County Arts Council, and we recently launched their new website, an interactive calendar promoting community involvement with the arts and also earning a national award. And we're working closely now with Kathy Johnson in the new agriculture tech program there. We're working to develop a farm food safety application to help farmers better manage regulations around food safety and save them valuable resources. And we're starting right here in Howard County to do that. Now, as Alan got really excited about giving back and the nonprofits that he's changing and moving to a new location, we've always believed, even as a small company, it's important to get involved with our community and give back. We work closely with Rebuilding Together Howard County and the Howard County Autism Society, providing support to increase awareness of these organizations and their impact. Now I'm going to go off script just a moment, as Alan did.
I never did that.
Everyone who knows Alan knows that he gets his hands dirty, and I've had the privilege of working side by side with him and seeing him work at Rebuilding Together houses, making a difference for families. He's one of the first people to get there, and he's one of the first people that starts working. So it's a privilege to be here with him, work beside him, and to continue to reach out reach out with him and make things happen. We're so lucky to find our home at MCE. Again, Larry helped us do that. We've become really close to staff. We think they like us as much as we like them. Many of them are here today. And the connections and resources they provided and contributed to our rapid growth in only a few years. Supporting local entrepreneurs and small businesses sets the foundation for innovation, and the MCE does just that, and we're really looking forward to what lies ahead with this new innovation center, moving the MCE here, and all the excitement that's surrounding that. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. And think about that. Making a strong business community helps our most vulnerable population as well. NextLOGIK has done, he talked a little bit about it, but he has done some amazing things to help our community. Not just to make money as a business, and there's nothing wrong with that, folks. I believe in that. I think that's good. But he's helping our community in other ways as well. So it all ties together, folks. It all ties together. Our strong business community can help with our human services the same way. I now want to bring up another an important business here in Howard County, Masterpiece Solutions. We have Drew Cohen here, the CEO of Masterpiece. But before I bring him up, also, I need to make sure I acknowledge, because we're also going to be looking for help with the Maryland Commerce Department on different things. So Ken McCready and Gina Stewart, where are you guys? Over there. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you so much. I know that Secretary Gill is a big proponent of having this become an innovation district. And you guys have been great partners. I want to make sure we acknowledge you. Thank you for being out here. But now we'll bring up Drew Cohen from Masterpiece.
How are you? Thank you. Thank you, Alan. So we're really excited to be here. Masterpiece is actually in the building right over there, and we have a technology accelerator, Masterpiece Launchpad, that helps our creative engineers make the transition from government contracting to startup entrepreneurs. And we've been working with the MCE for over a year. We've had launched our first two companies last November, SourceLight and Zool IoT, and both those companies went through programs over at the old Bendix Road facility. And I spent several nights over there myself, so I couldn't be happier that you guys are moving here. So, and we have a pipeline of companies that are coming out. And in fact, one of them, we have a meeting just later today at USRA. So the whole Gateway complex and all the technologies that are here are really great, and we think that this resource is going to be a fantastic resource to new businesses that are starting up, and also connective tissue between the businesses that are here and the businesses that are starting, and a great opportunity to see Howard County and the area take that next step as a technology hotbed for innovation that creates world-class companies. And we don't need to see the articles about what's going on in Silicon Valley. We need that right here. So I think that's what this is about, and we're really happy to be a part. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Drew. Thank you for your leadership as well and being part of this. Again, this is going to be really great for our business growth. But now I'd like to bring up as our cleanup hitter, Community Action Council serves the very, very most vulnerable folks in our community. And they have been doing so for a long time. And Bina Dayhoff has been the executive director for quite some time. I won't say a long time, but quite some time. And she has done an amazing job with her staff dealing with people in crisis. And I just want to thank her for being a partner with us on this and for working with us to have this all happen down at the Community Resources campus. So I'd like to bring up Bina Dayhoff.
I share your excitement, County Executive. Thank you. Thank you for your courageous, compassionate, and transformational leadership. This has been a dream for our community for more than 20 years, and it has finally come true. As the County Executive said, I'm Bina Dayhoff. I'm the Director of Community Action Organization in Howard County. We are a private nonprofit organization that was established 50 years ago to be a safety net for low-income families in Howard County. Our mission is to promote self-sufficiency and diminish poverty and to advocate on behalf of low-income families. So what does that mean? From a practical standpoint, it means that families who are in danger of becoming homeless get support from us, and we help them keep a roof over their heads. Families who may be going without food come to us and receive food assistance. We provide energy assistance to families so they can keep the lights on and they can be warm in the winter. And we provide early childhood education services through Head Start and pre-K. So in a community like Howard County, you might think there are not that many people around who might need CAC services. And I would tell you, 35,000 Howard County residents come to us every year. 35,000. And that's probably not even everybody who is eligible to receive our services. And if you talk to our clients, their number one challenge is getting to us and connecting with human service organizations. And it's interesting where we're standing here today, right behind you and in front of me is the bus stand. And every day I watch moms and their small children get off the bus, and elderly people with their walkers get off the bus, cross that busy street, come to us and get services from us. And more often than not, we also refer them out to other human service organizations that are all across Howard County and Columbia for other services. And a lot of times, I can't tell you how often they choose not to get those services because simply they cannot get there. It takes them 2 hours to get here from Columbia Mall, and they either don't have the time nor can they afford it. We actually write a grant to Columbia-Patuxent Rotary Club every year to get funding to buy bus tickets to give to our families so they can either get back home or get to another organization for services. So the opportunity for us to come together, the opportunity to streamline this complicated process, to be able to tell our families, go across the hall or just cross the parking lot to get services is an incredible collaboration and partnership. And together, we are definitely going to be stronger for this community. So thank you for bringing us together.
Thank you. Thank you very much again. Okay, in closing, I just noticed something. I see Rebecca out there. I mean, when I talk about Department of Community Resources and Services, we're also talking about the Office of Consumer Protection. We're also talking about the Office of Aging and Independence, right? Pro-consumers, pro-business. But again, people who need services, we're going to be there with everybody so they can go ahead and get all the service they need. So that's great. You see a lot of airplanes going over. That's why this is a great place for Innovation District. It's so close to the airport. Yay, yay, yay. For human services, it doesn't have to be close to the airport. They should be over there. In closing, I have lived in Howard County 58 years, long before this was here. And this is a big day. This is a big day to help all the residents. When I was 12 years old, we had 60,000 people living in Howard County. Now we have 313,000 people living in Howard County. You can't keep on doing it the way you used to do it, folks. We got to make it better. And this is going to make it better for everyone, for our business community, but also for those who are in crisis and are vulnerable. So thank you all for coming out. I know it's been long. I'm sorry you're cold, but thank you so much for having and caring about this. Now let's move forward. Thank you.